What's up, YouTube? What's happening? So this video gonna be about when you're sick. Do you have tissue, Kleenex, paper towels? What do you how do and do you just look for anything for, when you have to have it for that? I know there was a time recently I had a regular cold and I was like, oh, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna use. Now the toilet tissue was like some of that generic great value thing. So, I mean, I don't mind. Sometimes you have extra of that, so that was cool. And then there was, but the paper towels were kind of hard, but they served a purpose for certain purposes, you know, like you sneezing and stuff. But then again, you know what you have. And then you have tissues and Kleenexes. Now, the funny thing about tissues, Kleenexes, and things of that nature is that they sometimes be kind of rough and and rough in the sense that they've been sitting there for a while because I usually use them for decoration. Yeah, believe it or not, I've been used for like decoration. Like they just been there and they've been kind of forgotten, and I didn't really think about them. I don't know why. Sometimes you buy a box of Kleenex or tissue from a Kleenex from a place, and it's just be there, and it's just like it's because the box was pretty or had a nice design or flavor, and you just put it on your table or near you, and you don't use it. And when you really need to use it, and you put like a few left because you didn't use it for either cleaning your computer or your phone or something, and you forgot all why you originally had it there for. Had those moments in context. So but yeah, have you had that problem when you were under the weather and you were reaching? Some people use a old handkerchief or, you got whatever, towel, and it's kind of like, and the things that we do to compromise. But when we have plenty of it, do we use it? So it's like Kleenex, tissue paper, paper towel, you know, what will do, what will suffice. And this is things about how you are protecting yourself and what you're doing with, but you don't think about it. If you're under the weather, you're just like grabbing, especially late at the night or something. You're just trying to like, okay, if I sneeze, I you know and then when your nose starts to feel kind of rough, it's like, oh, I use that, no wonder. So it has a tendency to kind of mess with you. So, but anyway, though, yeah, have you been in that predicament where you were stuck with one of those options and you were like, oh, I wish I had more, but I didn't have enough Kleenex? And then toilet tissue is the next thing that comes in, but then I tend to prefer more the generic for as that. I don't want to, and it's like, okay, if I got the old comp basic roll, I don't mind it. It's just like, it's the things that then you got to get your sanitizer and, all the stuff that you do. It's just so much. And it's like, it's just so unfair to not be well at times and then what you're going to use. And, and it's almost like you have to prepare for it. It's like, okay, go get this, go get that. And then I'm ready for it. So it's kind of crazy. It's the things we've gone through. But let me know when you're under the weather, Kleenex, toilet tissue, paper towels, whatever you use, if you sneezing and so on and so forth, whatever you used, and have you noticed it made a difference, and was it sensitive to you, and were you well stocked, or were you just stuck with what you with? Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit. If you like it, hit that membership because when you do, requests come true. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.